Hey everybody, James Zatopa, Zatopa.com here, and I'm here with a quick tip for you concerning filament. So, one of the problems with buying low price filament is that it does not meet tolerance specs for shape or size. For example, in this piece, if you can see it, it is between 3.16 and I believe 2.85, which means it's a very ovular shape. And will clog your extruder. This is a real problem if you expect to print more than a few feet of filament. Sometimes a lot of people mistake a bad filament for a poorly set up machine. So it's very important to measure your filament. But I want to let you guys know a quick tip on how to get around this if you have a bunch of this and you don't want to just throw it away. And that is to buy one of these guys. This is a wire draw plate. It's generally used by jewelers. And it's designed so that you can draw wire through it and reduce its diameter little by little. Now, I bought this on eBay. It was about $50. Obviously about the price of a roll of decent filament. But I wanted to see if this would work to save at least a roll or two of cheap stuff I had bought previously. And the fact is, it does work. You have to take some filament and find the size it slides through and pull it through. And you keep downsizing it and taking steps smaller and smaller until it's the right size for your printer. Now, I've already run this one once or twice through to make it smaller. And you may need a pair of pliers. Doing it by hand is probably going to depend on how out of shape it is. But the same piece of filament is now see if I can show that a whole lot closer to spec. There's still a large part of 3.1, and obviously this is not perfect, but it'll at least go through your extruder and you'll be able to print with it. The other downside I found with low cost filament is the formulation isn't usually very good. So even though you get the right shape and it starts printing, your prints don't turn out looking as nice in the end, just because of the way it flows. But it's still better than nothing, and if you had the money to buy a draw plate and you have a bunch of rolls around, it would definitely save you a lot of time and hassle down the road. So this has been a quick tip from James Zatopa at Zatopa.com. Have a good one.